Hey everyone, for the Democracy at Work assignment, you're doing a couple things here. And let's take it step by step. So first thing you're doing is reading, and when you read, it says, now that you have the opportunity to reflect on how democracy may be defined by an individual in American society, let's examine the major ideas that support the forms of democracy that are practiced in America today. These three types of democracy support many of the political and governmental decisions made in local, state, and federal levels of government. Okay, so the first thing you're doing is looking at the different forms of democracy that we use in the United States. That you're going to open up this forms of democracy worksheet down here. It's not a worksheet actually. It's just a reading. Okay, so open this up, and the first thing you need to do is understand the different forms of democracy. The first thing is self-interest. When you usually the self-interest has to do with your local government. So for example, a person chooses to mow their lawn in order to protect their grass from disease, um, make walking on the grass easier, and improve the way that their yard may look. Okay, in the self-interest, political decisions are largely impact one person's choices that the person may choose to make from a personal point of view. All these decisions often affect others. The decision does not always have that intent. Often self-interest will emphasize personal privacy of action of thought. Okay, so usually what this will have to do, I'm going to start this over. Okay, what we're going to do right now is take a look at the Democracy at Work assignment. And the first thing you're going to do is just read this paragraph up here. Basically what it's saying, I'm just going to read the first sentence, but now that you have had the opportunity to reflect on how democracy may be defined by an individual in American society, let's examine the major ideas that support the forms of democracy that are practiced in America today. So what you're first doing is you're going to look at the worksheet down here that talks about the forms of democracy that are practiced in the United States today. That's this sheet down here called Forms of Democracy. It's a document that you're just going to read. So open that up, and you're going to read the three types of democracy. The first one is self-interest, and basically this gets kind of confusing. It makes it a little bit too difficult, but self-interest is just decisions you make every day and choices you make every day in your own self-interest. You may, and there's are even self-interest groups out there for people that feel the same way about that you do about certain things. Like self-interest groups may include like Save the Whales or other groups that have some type of cause. But the example they give here is a person chooses to mow their lawn in order to protect the grass from disease, make walking on the grass easier, and improve the way that their yard might look. That's a personal decision. That's freedom to make a choice in that person's self-interest. So that's all they're saying right there. The next two are the more important ones, and this is what we have going on in the United States today. The first thing is direct democracy. Direct democracy is what we usually have in the local government and oftentimes in the state government. You rarely have you rarely have direct democracy when it comes to the federal level because there's so many people in the United States. It's hard to have a direct democracy. So the direct democracy is political decisions that are made with input from the entire group. This model of democracy promotes not only self-interest but respect for others, a sense of justice, and often respect for authority. The example they get: a small group of students decides to protest a policy that states no student may wear flip-flops to school. The groups feel the policy is unjust and unneeded. Also, you have direct democracy in your cities, like when you vote for, say, the mayor of the city, like the mayor of Arvada, or you vote for the mayor of Aurora. That's a direct democracy. Everybody's vote is counted individually. Or you vote in the city of Aurora on whether they're going to build a new library. That's direct democracy. That's everybody could vote individually on that issue. Um, Also, at the state level, you could also there's a lot of things you could vote on individually at the state level, but it's still actually no, I take that back. Like you can vote for the government, it's direct democracy. Everybody's vote is counted. There's no representation when you vote for like the governor of say Colorado, the governor of Colorado. That just means that everybody votes and everybody votes counted. So at the end of the day, they count like a million votes towards you know, one candidate, and that candidate wins because he has more votes than the other person. In a representative democracy, think of like a republic. A representative democracy means an individual or group is represented by a selected or elected public official. That means that you have a representative voting for you. So when you elect a congressman later on, when you vote for a congressman, you want to vote for a congressman that will have the same views as you, so that they will also, they will vote the way that you want to vote. And hopefully, in most cases, that's a representative. So see, representative democracy, you have a representative voting for you on things. Okay, so that explains that. Um, so what you're going to do then is you're going to respond. So it says complete the democracy at work activity below. That's this down here, this worksheet. You only need to show the letter to me. You don't have to send it to, a member of American government like it says in the worksheet. So let's look at the worksheet. And the worksheet says right here, identify a topic of interest that you feel very strongly about. That could be like anything. Like I said, save the whales, quitting smoking, cancer prevention, things like that. And things that people have groups about that, that they feel passionately about something. It could be about gun control, anything like that. Your topic may be a problem that government can or will need to solve or improve. Okay, it could be even like a big issue right now is gay rights or pro-life or anti-abortion. It could be interest groups, things like that. Use the internet to research and collect information to support your point of view on this topic. Download 3 sources of information that support your view or assist you in a deeper understanding of this topic. Print out 3 sources of information that you have found. Summarize each source of information on a paper in 3 to 4 clearly written complete sentences for each one of the topics. 3 to 4 complete sentences. Prepare a 1-page letter to a state. Okay, so you just find the sources, and then the 3 to 4 sources, and you find the 3 sources, and then you write sentences on those 3 sources. Okay, and then in addition to that, that's easy. In addition to that, you write a 1-page letter to a state or national representative that satisfies the requirements listed below. The letter should be typed, double-spaced. Okay, you only have to give this letter to me. It doesn't have to be sent to the representative that you choose. The letter should be typed, double-spaced, and be 1 page in length. The letter must be spell-checked, proofread, and contain no letters. The letter must include the following: a clear and accurate summary of the area of interest of government problem you have chosen, a clear point of view or tone that you feel will support your concerns or interests in this topic, a possible realistic solution or solutions that you can offer to help solve this issue. Okay, then that's the main things. You read the rest of these requirements down here below. So say, for example, you chose a topic on gun control. So you would write this 1-page letter about gun control and have all these requirements in that 1-page letter. And it needs to be in a formal letter format. Okay, that's all I have on this. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.